What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In September of 2016, Dahlia and Wanda Group opened its second theme park, Hefei Wanda Theme Park, in Baohe, China. Known as Hefei Sunac Land today, the park boasts 4 coasters and has become famous for one and one thing only: a massive launch coaster with the world's tallest non-inverting loop. Featuring heights of nearly 200 feet and speeds of 78 miles per hour, the ride looks pretty intense and dominates everything around it. My name is Josiah, and here at National Coasters, we talk all things rare and bizarre, covering the world's most insane and elusive coasters. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe, or just drop a comment, but we are really happy to have you here, so welcome. Anyways, enough said, we got a coaster to uncover. So buckle up and join us as we travel to China to uncover this one-of-a-kind ride. This is episode 2, Soaring with Dragon. Hefei Sunac Land, located in Hefei, China, is a world-class theme park that has gained international recognition for its stunning attractions and immersive experiences. Opening on September 24th, 2016, the park came from Chinese developer Sunac China Holdings Ltd. And is part of a chain with 14 other parks. Some of these parks are larger than others, but the most notable ones include places like Guangzhou Sunac Land, with the infamous dueling dragons, Nanchang Sunac Land with Coaster Through the Clouds, and Wuxi Sunac Land homing the Falcon. Now, this is no mistake. The development of these parks have been part of a long-term, broader strategy by Sunac to create world-class entertainment destinations, not just for the thrills, but also as a way to increase tourism in their areas. As of this video, they're still opening parks today, with the most recent installation being Sunac Cultural Tourism City, opening in 2025. Now, one caveat to that is that park was originally set to be a Six Flags park under the name Six Flags Zhejiang, but in 2020 that was abandoned and Sunac took over. And actually, there were quite a few Six Flags parks, if you didn't know, that were supposed to open in China, but that's besides the point. Back to Hefei Sunac Land itself though, it boasts a wide array of attractions that many of you watching may recognize from some of your home parks. They have a massive shoot-the-chute style ride, disco, pendulum, drop tower, sky swings, Ferris wheel, rapids ride, carousel, and so much more. They also have 4 coasters, of course, including Crazy Jars, which is a wild mouse, a wacky worm, a massive dueling tilt coaster, Battle of Jungle King, and, of course, Soaring with Dragon. An incredible lineup to say the least, also accompanied by some amazing shows and some really cool light packages. Enough said about that though, let's talk about Soaring with Dragon. Manufactured by Swiss company Intamin, Soaring with Dragon is a triple launch coaster that they themselves noted to be quite daring and cutting edge. Intamin, which were established in 1967, is known for these types of rides, with many record breakers under their belts. Over the years, they've been responsible for some of the world's most iconic attractions, including King Ka at Six Flags Great Adventure, formerly the world's tallest roller coaster, Formula Rossa at Ferrari World Abu Dhabi, still the world's fastest roller coaster, and the soon-to-be Falcon's Flight, which will be the tallest, fastest, and longest coaster ever created. They certainly know what they're doing. Looking at you, Six Flags. Still, Soaring with Dragon stands out for a few reasons. The ride's triple launch system uses linear synchronous motors, LSMs, to propel the coaster forward, backward, and then forward again. It's kind of funny how Intamin is really good at vertical spikes. Six Flags, just saying. Then, the thing propels into what is still the world's tallest non-inverting loop, which stands at an impressive 187 feet tall. I should say here, the ride itself is just under 200 feet at 196.8 feet tall, but nonetheless, the thing is massive. A giant inside top hat which looks super unique comes after that, and then a very impressive speed hill. Go through an oncoming helix and a bunch more twists and turns, and boom, you get Soaring with Dragon. Felipe Min N of Captain Coaster noted of the ride, quote, "Soaring with Dragon is, so far, one of my favorite rides in China. The massive spike and non-inverting loop really take the triple launch gimmick to another level, and without a doubt I rerode this coaster. A nice whip through a dive loop follows, then the low to the ground airtime hop, which is short but has solid ejector. Then the second half of the ride is basically twists and turns that I think are a little bit too drawn out to be really intense. The snappiness on the S-turns is somewhat in between Helix and Terran. Surely it could be more snappy, but at least the final rotation has more whip than the first two. The dragon statue is also one of the most spectacular elements of scenery I've ever seen at a park. It holds up very well in real life compared to the many internet pictures I saw dozens of times before I came. I wish Intamin could have had a way to fit more intensity into the turn and still retain the statue. But perhaps this was a request from Wanda Hefei to design it the way it is. There isn't much other theming of the same scale or detail around the rest of the ride, but at least the park as a whole looks gorgeous and very pleasant. And speaking of that statue, the theming of Soaring with Dragon and that park just adds a whole other layer of detail. It has a super cool light package as well, and a water show that accompanies it. Genuinely just a super cool looking ride. So in conclusion, Soaring with Dragon is really just a testament to the ingenuity and vision that really are a part of Hefei Sunac Land, Intamin, its operator, and Vision Europe, which did the theming for the ride. It takes so much to bring a ride like this together, and just because China is far for a lot of us doesn't make it any less valid. Hence the reason I like making these videos. I will say, when I get to China in 2026, I will absolutely be doing Soaring with Dragon for you guys. Still, that's pretty much all I have on it today, but if you learned something new or this gave you any bit of interesting information, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm taking all of you guys on a journey around the world to discover its rarest, craziest, and most bizarre rides, so if you want to learn more, stay up to date with me here. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for what was once the world's longest roller coaster coming in a couple days. It doesn't exist anymore, but the thing had 5 tracks, 2 of which got combined, and it made it absolutely insane. That video was super fun to make. Anyways, until then though, thank you all so much for being here, and we will see you all there. See ya!